Milo is my dog, and Cracker is a little bird who came into my life at a moment I never expected. One day, while I was walking down the street, I saw him. He was standing at the edge of the sidewalk, motionless. I walked up to him. He didn't fly away. That's when I realized something was wrong. He was small, exhausted, and most importantly, he couldn't fly. I immediately picked him up and took him to the vet. I had a small hope inside me. Maybe he would recover. Maybe he would fly again. But what the vet said was very clear. His wings were seriously damaged, and most likely, he would never fly again. In that moment, I wondered what I should do. Letting him go back outside meant leaving him alone, and I couldn't do that, so I brought him home. At first, he was very quiet. He looked around, but didn't go near anything. Everything was unfamiliar to him. There was also Milo at home. At first, I kept him away from Cracker. After all, he's a dog. I couldn't trust his instincts. But Milo's reaction wasn't what I expected. He just watched from a distance, quietly, carefully, as if he understood how fragile he was. After a while, I slowly let him get closer. I still felt uneasy inside. But then, that moment I'll never forget happened. Milo came up to Cracker and gently licked him. No aggression, no intimidation, just love. At first I couldn't believe it, but then I realized it wasn't a coincidence. Milo kept doing it again and again, each time with the same calmness, the same care. Cracker started to change too. He wasn't running away anymore. In fact, he would come up to Milo on his own. He would stay by his side, sometimes closing his eyes, as if he felt safe. Over time, these little moments turned into a real bond. Milo was no longer just a dog. He was a friend who stayed by his side, a protector, and perhaps most importantly, he was a companion who understood in silence, meeting in the same place every morning, the way they looked at each other, the bond they formed without needing a single word, was extraordinary to anyone who saw it, because this wasn't an ordinary friendship. It was a bond that went beyond the boundaries of nature, and that little friend felt safe in Milo's presence. He would come close without fear and stay without running away. As time passed, that bond grew even deeper. They didn't just get used to each other, they became a part of one another. Sometimes they sit together, doing nothing, just side by side. But in those moments, no words are needed. Everything is already clear. Cracker may never be able to fly again, but he's not alone anymore. And Milo, every time I see him, I think this: love sometimes comes from the most unexpected place, at a moment you never planned, and it changes your life completely.